13 for 1 score. Okay, there, chaps. We are good. And hopefully you can see us now here at Didsbury. If you are just joining us, sorry for the technical problems we've had. Computer gave up and restarted it again. So hopefully we're all good now, so you can enjoy. That should be a very entertaining hour and a bit if we can get these overs in. Timperley need 151, as you can see on your screen, 24 overs to get them. There are other calculations for winning draws and so on in these situations, but they'll be focused on winning the game. Timperley did pretty well with the ball. I'll be disappointed that Didsbury got to 150, having been 55 for 7. They've lost an early wicket as well. Opener Jamie Matthews run out. Oh, that's flown off the leading edge, but safely enough out to the man on the cover boundary. Single for Ollie Byrne. Yes, in the previous over, James Green bowling, and Ollie Byrne hit a straight drive back at James Green, deflected off James Green's hands onto the stumps at the non-striker's end, with Jamie Matthews somewhere out of his ground, and he was run out for 6. So yeah, both openers run out. And oh, that's kept low. He's done well to keep that out, as young Fred kept behind that. So an early boost for Didsbury. They need quick wickets. They can't let partnerships develop. Timperley, it's just a bit of an odd situation. I know that this fine weather we've got at the moment probably won't last, this brightness. Although you can never tell in daylight today. 3 overs bowled anyway, and 14 for 1. So 21 overs remaining for Timperley to get 137 runs. And as I say, we've only got a limited amount of time to play with in the match. Are you okay? In the last over. It was the last over you missed one. Okay, so we had dot dot 1 1 dot dot. So we should have 14. Okay, so we should have 14. 6 off 6 Matthews, 6 off 7 Byrne, 1 off 5 your brother. Okay. Just so yes, just keeping an eye on the clouds building up. They're coming over the ground from the direction we're looking at. We're down at sort of 8 o'clock on your picture, and it's we'll figure that later. So James Green in to Ollie Byrne. Big swing. And that brightness is gone, and yeah, there's a bright little bank above us, but clouds behind that building up. We've only got 16 minutes time to play with in terms of losing any more time. It's a lovely shot from Ollie Byrne. Has he got it over the man? At long on he has. There is a man back there, but despite his best efforts, that was really sweetly timed. You can hear the approval from the Timperley players, and they brought a few spectators with them as well. And in a way, that's what he has to do, Ollie Byrne. That's what he's in the side to do. Beautiful strike for the ball, and even though the long on was back, he took him on, and the ball sailed over the boundary for 6. And that's clumped down towards mid-wicket. It's only going to be a single. 21 for 1. That's Ollie Byrne's job, and I'm right in saying that's only the second 6 of the match. Certainly Steve Green hit one in the first innings. Yes, it is very unusual for a Didsbury game. Steve won 6 in the entire innings, but it was that kind of batting performance really. Outfield coming in now for Fred Vaughan Hawkins. He's turned that away nicely into a gap on the leg side. Maybe a couple here if they want. Yeah, it's easy to. Timperley up to 23, going along nicely. Oh, that's a beauty. Still glad he missed that one, young Fred. Another two there if they wanted them, but he only wants one. So, good over for Timperley, 10 from it, 24 for 1 after 4 overs. So there are 20 overs remaining to get these 127 they need to win the game. Should be a real statement for them. You can see that the brightness back with us now, the sun and that. Oh, yeah, it looks. I think it's going to be okay for a little while. Get some cricket in. On the leg side, umpire Das Walker just contemplating giving a wide for that in the end. Leniency for the bowlers. Oh, that's just wide, that's nicked. And it's gone for 4, it's gone very fine. But, no slips in. So speeding away over the outfield, still quite quick enough despite all the rain we've had today. 28 for 1. And young James next to me, happy for his brother. He was smacked that through extra cover, wouldn't you, James, if I play that properly? Have a word with him. We'll see. I wonder if Sam might stand up to the bats again. He's nudged that away for a single, Fred Vaughan Hawkins, but it is a better tactic, I think, when he stands up, Sam, if he can. Maybe there's a bit of uncertainty in the pitch. Don't want to concede any byes. Slip coming in now for Ollie Byrne, Rob Semi. Long on and long off back. And on the boundary either side. Slingboth comes round the wicket. That's driven really hard. Let's see whether that went into the ground or not, but I think it must have done given the reaction. We'll have to get rid of Ollie, I can tell you. Huge appeal, but only from the half appeal from the keeper. Huge appeal from the bowler, but going down the leg side. Umpire not interested. That's what he can do, Ollie Byrne. Handai hammers it into a gap on the leg side. And that turns an okay over for Dids into a poor one, and a very good one for Timbers. 9 off it, 33 for 1 off 5. You can see already the intent in those yellow stripes from Timperley. Know what they have to do. Another few overs of Ollie Byrne. You'd be laughing, won't you, James? Very useful batting lineup Timperley have. Didsbury needs some quick wickets. They don't need partnerships building up. This one already worth 25. Again off the edge, but down to third man for a single. For Vaughan Hawkins. At least our twos are having a good day at your place. Timperley twos, 51 for 9. Chasing 181. So news for Dids. Twos at least. Hopefully they can wrap that up. Oh, big swing from Ollie Byrne. That's what he'll do now, and that's fair enough. Missed that one. But he connected. It's a shorter boundary on this leg side, so there's every chance that he will clear it if he connects anything like. I would think. Wow. Nice conditions for playing now. Behind that, and the batsman. Dear. Ashley ball out for 47 in Division 2 at Alvanley. Dear me. And abandoned at Upton. Gosh, that's unusual. That's slapped straight back. James Green can't get hold of it. He's on the wrong foot, I think, there, James. Single for Ollie Byrne. He's on to 18 off 16. What have you got, James? Well done. 35 for 1. Goodness, Ashley. Had that brilliant game in midweek. Collapse in a horrible heap there. A heavy defeat for them up in the hills at Alv. It's good bowling from James Green now. There's 2 off this over so far, but this crucial last ball coming up. And often a crucial ball of an over. And defends it nicely, so a better over for Dids. Just 2 from that. Well bowled James Green. 3 overs for 17 for Himley and Booth. Similar, well, not similar, identical. Both bowlers 3 overs for 17, but you can see that yellow worm a healthy start. Timperley know what they've got to do to claim 20 points here and a morale boosting win against the league leaders. Didsbury will still be on top at the end of this game regardless of the result, but obviously the gap will narrow considerably to the chasing pack. So Ollie Byrne on strike, and the field retreats again. We've got third man, mid wicket on the boundary, cover on the boundary, long off and long on, and everyone else right back on the circle, backward point, extra cover. Short fine leg. And Rob Semi's just trotted across to mid-wicket now in the circle. Oh, he's poked that just wide of Rob Semi. Ollie Byrne, a diving effort by the Didsbury player. Oh, gets a couple for Ollie Byrne. It would have been an absolute miracle catch that, but it wasn't very far away from where he just put himself. Rob Semi. A throw from Will Street, not far away either.
And again, you ready?
It's going to be a bye, I think, this time. It's a leg bye. That's right. Fred Vaughan Hawkins back on strike.
Yeah.
Oh, again, that kept low, and he did well, the young man, to just watch that all the way onto the bat. Yep, we're all good. Appealing for a catch as a confident shout, but no interest at all from umpire Daz Walker. It certainly does make a big difference if Sam can stand up and put some pressure on the batsman that way. Whiz past the outside edge. Not a tight over so far. Oh, and he's got away with that one. That's going to go for 4. It has. Not exactly where he was intending to put it, but it was spearing towards his pads, and Liam Booth stamps on the ground in disgust. He knows he's just strayed there. A flick of the wrists. Not, as I say, entirely where he intended it, but enough bat on it to whiz across the boundary for second 4 for Fred Vaughan Hawkins. His partnership now worth 34. Very useful. Low scoring game. Dids have got to regroup. Forced away, but no run. So 42 for 1 off 7. James, we are good. Oh, James is on here now. 2 scorers called James and a bowler. The only wicket to fall, James Green, deflecting a drive from Ollie Byrne back onto the stumps. The non-striker's end with Jamie Matthews well out of his ground. A wicket fell with a score on 8. These two in 5 overs have rattled the score on to 42. Byrne, a 6 and 2 4s, and looking to do a job for his team here in breaking the back of this chase. He's done it very effectively so far. That's in the air and clear. I think that's over. Yes, well over extra cover. Whizzes away for 4 runs. Another very nicely timed drive from Ollie Byrne. And it went past Rob Semi. Just 105 now needed for Timpers. Top of the bat there, that's perfectly safe for a single. Aerial for a while, but nobody in the circle on that leg side there. They've got to keep themselves up here. And coming into the circle now for Fred Vaughan Hawkins. But he's just doing his job. Hobbs had 39 here. Didsbury need these breakthroughs, so they're able to find them. And twos have one. 121 at Timperley. Big thick edge. That's got to be 4 more, I think. As it whizzed away down to third man, it has. I've seen that. Flashed hard at it, but with no slips. 50 up for Timperley, 51 for 1. And just the 8th over. And really showing some intent here and going about this another 100. And this is a great start for them. Run rate's well within range. And with some powerful strikers to come as well. Assuming this there's no more interruptions, then 16.1. So last ball of this 8th over is a dot at least, so that's encouragement. But James Green's gone for 9 in that over. We're going to have a change of bowling, I think. We're going to have Abe Tipnis coming on towards some left arm spin. So let's see how this is a gamble, because Ollie Byrne will go after the spinner for sure. In some ways he's got free rein, because he's done his job. He's put 50 on the board for his side in good time, just in 8 overs. He's been striking the ball very sweetly. Here's the longer boundary on the leg side, and there's 2 men back on it. Deep backward square, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and cover on the boundary on the offside. Now he can just pick ones if he wants, Ollie Burns, but I don't think that's his game, and there's a huge gap. Rob Semi's just in the circle at mid-wicket, or very square mid-wicket. He'll be looking for that gap over his head, I think. So, let's see, this should be an interesting battle. Spin now for Ollie Byrne to face. Be round the wicket, Abe Tipnis. Not going to be giving anything away at all. He had an excellent day with the bat, 67 he made.
What's going to happen? I don't know. Sorts of things.
Oh, he's played on. Oh, that's a big breakthrough.
Yeah, I kind of thought.
Big breakthrough there for Didsbury. Ollie Byrne going for the big shot. He's done his job though, I think. 25 off 22. Got the side off to a flyer, 100 needed. But Dids will be grateful for that. And there's some silly verbals between one of the Didsbury players and Ollie Byrne. It's disappointing. Another player doing themselves any glory, but covering themselves in glory. But this is Tim Reynolds, I take it.
Yep. Cheers.
So 51 for 2. And much needed breakthrough for Didsbury. With a partnership of 43 of 6.5 overs. So Tipnis, I say, well, that's 67 earlier and now a wicket. We'll be delighted with that. He was dropped when he was 28, and the score would have been 65 for 8 had that catch been taken. How different that would have been then. As it was, Didsbury managed to get it up to 150. big reason behind that. But now with the ball, can he work any more magic? Wicket with his second ball. Ollie just picking the wrong one to try and clatter. Didsbury very relieved about that. So Tim Reynolds, the Australian, Timperley's overseas player, has made a very good start to life in the Cheshire Premier Division. You like watching him, James? You reckon he's a good bat?
Yeah.
A lot of confidence from Timperley scorer here. And James Vaughan Hawkins watching his brother. That is at the non-striker's end. Tim Reynolds with options for scoring here wherever he wants. Long on is back, deep mid wicket is back, deep backward square leg is in place as well, and cover on the boundary. Very square point, short third man, short fine leg, extra cover, mid off. That's the field. But Tim Reynolds just really watchful to start with here. Wicket maiden to start Abbey Titmus's spell. That's very welcome for Dids. 51 for 2 off 9. We're going to have double spin now. Will Street is going to bowl James. So you can see that excellent second wicket stand of 43 in a good time. Ollie Byrne and Fred Vaughan Hawkins, which has given Timperley the advantage at this point. Need another 100 off 15 overs. But they've got 8 wickets in hand, and they're about a long way down as well, so they will still feel this is very much in their favour. Didsbury not putting any close fielders in. Long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square and cover on the boundary. Short fine leg. Very deep backward point on the 30-yard circle as Will Street prepares to bowl his first ball. That's very high, that one from here. But every dot ball counts for Didsbury in terms of just helping to build up a little bit more pressure. Wicket maiden from Abbey Titmus to start. Now this if you can get any dots going. A sequence of dots going. Another dot there. That's a poor throw from. What's he doing, Tom? Well, straight over the wicket keeper's head, that one, thankfully. Rob Semi backing up at mid wicket. Giving all the throws away. But yeah, if they can just build up some dot balls, Dids, that's as important for them. He's pulled that one away powerfully. That's really well fielded by Steve Green on the boundary. Wow, that was travelling. And if he hadn't have been as quick, that would have been a certain boundary, but as it is, just one run. That's an excellent piece of fielding. So now Tim Reynolds facing Will Street. He's off the mark. He's squeezed that one out. There's a few oohs and ahs from the Didsbury fielders, but he's popped that away to get himself off the mark. single. But out onto the offside. So Fred Vaughan Hawkins keeps the strike. He moves on to 20. And 54 for 2 off 10. You okay with that one? We're all agreeing there. Very good, very good. Right, so 14 overs remaining. Abbey Tipnis to bowl his second. Darker cloud over, but it just doesn't feel like it's going to rain now. There's some fair bit of brightness behind that. I think we're going to be okay in terms of getting through. Irritating stoppages earlier, 3 in total. So Abbey Tipnis in around the wicket. Oh, that's a nothing shot from young Fred. He nails it. He's whizzing it through Abbey. Oh, quicker ball again. And Fred Vaughan Hawkins going for a rather ambitious cut. Just needs to stay patient here, doesn't he, your brother? Oh, slower ball there, flighted. He went for the big hit over the leg side, but frustration for the batsman. Let's just see if that he can compose himself here, the young man. Doesn't need to do anything ridiculous at this point. It's just slid above 7 required the first time. It's a shot he was trying before. It's gone into the outfield, not a catch. Nick Anderson, the Didsbury skipper, out there at mid-wicket. It's a single. A bit of frustration in that shot from Fred, but just 1 run off the over. Didsbury will be happy with that. 55 for 2 off 11, 96 more needed, 13 overs remaining. And you can see the equation in terms of balls remaining. It's 7 and over require. Good. And we're trying to Timperley just so Will Street in again. That's that drive back at him well. Rob Semi nicely on that mid-wicket. That's good fielding. Keep that dot ball. These dot balls strung together. Got that away. All stopped. Tom Haffelig, so nothing more than 1 run. Single there, 56 for 2. Brings Tim Reynolds back on strike. A circumspect start from him. Not circumspect now. He's put it in the air. Can Rob Semi get under it? And he can. And what a catch that is from Rob Semi. Wow, that was a tricky one. I said how circumspect it being Tim Reynolds. He tried to break the shackles. Leading edge went swirling up in the air, and Rob Semi judged that brilliantly. Running back. ball over his shoulder, looking back, checking his balance, and clung on. And that's a big wicket. Tim Reynolds out for just a single, 56 for 3. And Didsbury will be delighted with that. That was a super piece of fielding. Who is this? Is this Joe? Is this Joe? Joe Ashmore. Splendid day in the field did Joe earlier. Run out in the second over, a direct hit. Some excellent stops and a catch. He at least took one catch, didn't he? So, very good game so far. Now we've got a job to do with the bat though. 56 for 3. Dids have a couple of quickish wickets without conceding many runs. Just 5 off these last 3 overs so far on that crucial wicket.
Put a few runs on there.
The white things.
For 3.
You can hold him
Oh,
when
well,
they
well.
get back.
What can Will Street conjure to the left-handed Joe Ashmore?
When we go to them white things.
Dids
No, we will
yeah, desperate for if they can nail another one in the next over or so. There's an easy single there for Joe Ashmore to get off the mark. Big gap on that leg side. Last ball of the 12th coming down. Hit away nicely for a single. So 3 off the over and a wicket, a big wicket as well. Tim Reynolds, so 58 for 3. 93 needed off 12. Didsbury just organising themselves in the outfield. So 3 men back on the leg side. Fred Vaughan Hawkins. A bit frustrated in the previous over. Let's see how he plays this one. Bay Tipness varying his pace and almost induced an indiscretion in the previous over. He starts adding up and pushing the required rate for victory for Timperley up and up every time. Can still claim a winning draw from this game, Timperley, which will mean more points for them. And that's going to be 6. That's a nice shot. It's a lovely shot. It's a shortish boundary over there, and I think on the other side it'd have been caught. They're doing that, but just got enough on it. Nick Anderson back there, but just couldn't get enough height on the jump. Second 6 of the innings. The first one for Fred Vaughan Hawkins. He's on a 29. That'll break the shackles somewhat. 64 for 3. See if he's tempted to take it on again. No, sensibly just playing it back up the pitch. He's done his job in this over. But we'll see how his mind works, shall we, James? What do you think he's going to do?
I think I know how his mind works.
Oh.
His mind's thinking, don't hit it to mid-on. But
Okay.
his body is going to somehow hit it to mid-on.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Well, we can hit it to mid-on nice and safely because there's nobody there. And the man back at long on. It's quite a hit to get it down there today. Anyway, last ball of this 13th over. And, he's gone for the big one again. That's much more indelicate, but it's a single. He's kept the strike as well. 7 off the over. 65 for 3. 11 overs remaining. There you can see the card. Fred Hawkins to 30. Remaining some ballast for this top order. Still got some good strikers left in. Nathan Brown's a very handy batsman coming in next. Will be in his element. this kind of chase. But Dids have got to get there yet. See what Will Street can produce. Flicked away an easy run. From Vaughan Hawkins into 31.66 for 3. And Dids just keeping that field spread as the sun actually makes an appearance. We can see the sun, James. Look at that. There it is. And that's the first time we've had some brightness today, but we've not seen the sun until now. So there we are. A single there for Joe Ashmore. So we should complete the match one way or another at this rate. Catch what's in the air but way over mid wicket. It's going to be a single. Perfectly safe. Picking the gaps nicely. And Fred. So after a couple of quick wickets, Timperley just putting a little partnership together. Dids have got to break this one. Cut away nicely by Joe Ashmore. Might be 2 if they're... No, they're just going to settle for 1 and that'll be okay for them. 4 singles off this over so far, 1 ball remaining. And it is just the 4 singles in the end. As steered to deep backward point, but no run. No need to risk that just at this stage. So 10 overs remaining. So it's his first ball at Joe Ashmore, Abbey Titness. Here he comes. Oh, a nice little reverse paddle. Joe Ashmore gets a run. Tight spell up at Titness, just 9 runs so far off him, including that 6 in the previous over, so 3 singles otherwise and a wicket. He's not got hold of that at all, Fred Vaughan Hawkins, but he'll get a 1 with all the fielders back on the boundary on the leg side. Perfectly safe. Now he's gone, Joe Ashmore there, but he's found the gap between the 2 fielders on the leg side bound. He's only going to get 1 though. It's bounced well in front of the pair of them converging on it. He found the gap, just didn't hit it quite hard enough. But, nice safe single in the end. 72 for 3 with 1 ball remaining of this 15th over. It's played out to mid off. So 3 off that over. Well bowled, Abbe Titmus, and intriguing little equation left. 79 needed off the 9 overs remaining. They're getting themselves in a great position to at least have a go at it. Timperley, they must have a go at it. Batting to come, and these two getting established. They put 16 on now in 3 and a bit overs together. It's just stabilised things a little. And Joe Ashmore has shown some creativity. He's played that one down nicely, just for he wants one run again. One on the boundary. So this right hand left hand combination, having Didsbury moving around in the field. It's just not easy for them. Down the pitch. Alex Young has caught the catch. Well caught. Alex Young came in off the long on boundary. And Fred Vaughan Hawkins has tried 1 or 2 ambitious shots in his innings. Got away with 1 or 2, but not that time. And he's the 4th Timperley wicket to fall. Fine innings of 33. So he has to go. Well, fair enough, I suppose, to try and play that as Nathan Brown comes in. Timperley still have the option, should all else fail, of showing up shop to draw the game, but I don't think they're going to. Well, they're not thinking like that. They've put Didsbury in. They want to win the game. It's been a difficult afternoon for everybody. Lots of interruptions. We're still here at 7:15, and we've got 8 and a bit overs to bowl still. Such is the way of it in these 110 over matches, of which I am not a fan regardless, but there we are. That's just me. And I think now this is a key phase of the game, because Nathan has got the mentality and the experience to pull this off. Got to induce a false shot and get him early from a Dids perspective. Oh dear. So some more chat between the Timperley players on the dressing room dais, and Abbe Titmus. I don't know what's gone on there, but anyway, hopefully we can just put that behind us. A single. Nathan Brown's off the mark. Ollie Burns just trying to. They're still going on off the boundary here now. Ollie Burns come down off the dressing room, and the umpires are going to have to intervene now, because Ollie Burns has come across. The game's been stopped. There's some clear difference. There's been, and this is not helpful at all. There's been some consternation here with.
Lads, I'm not having this.
And this is getting a bit out of hand now. Ollie Burn needs to be told he's going a little bit beyond things here. I didn't actually see what happened, although with a lot of fielders close to the boundary, Abbe Titmus is trying to field the ball, and we've got a delay while umpire Martin Roberts sorts this out, and I don't blame him. Abbe's getting involved. Oh dear, it's a very unsavoury scene, this. And it's not helping with
Just push, Harry. No, it's me. Hey, Jono, if it was hooks, it's different. Do you know what I mean?
I know that. I didn't see it.
the umpires laying a lot out. They're both captains who are responsible for their players.
But the crowd are also abusing
And any issues that will come back on the captains as well. But this has been very unsavoury.
Hey, do yourself a favour! Hey!
A delay in play while Ollie Byrne was talking to Abbe Titmus off the field over an allegation that Umpire Martin Roberts has laid the law down there to both captains, and it's not what we need at a tense stage of the game. So I didn't actually see what went on. There was an allegation that a youngster was pushed by Abe off the field. I know there have been youngsters kicking the ball around very close to the boundary, and if the ball's going over that way. Anyway, I didn't see what happened, but it did involve a lot of consternation. Hopefully we're sorted out and through that now, and both captains have got a grip of what they need to, and we can concentrate back on the cricket. We've got 2 balls to go in this 16th over. As you can see, the equation for Timperley, 77 off 50. And a chance there with a sharp fielding, but there wasn't. Stumble at short third man, and that's what Nathan Brown does. He didn't nick a single there for his partner. So he's got a lot of experience in these situations, Nathan. Very energetic player, batting and bowling. From a Didsbury perspective, I need to see the back of him as soon as possible. So he's hammered that out, and he's gone for 4. He's inverted the fielder not so far away, and that becomes a good over. The last ball going for 4. Wasn't a great delivery, must be said. Hammered by Nathan Brown, and hit it so hard it beat the diving Abe Titmus. Has moved right on the other side of the field to keep away from the Timperley players. Both sides have been instructed about their conduct, and the umpire's now just discussing that just off camera. There'll probably have to be a report at the end of the game, I think, because that's most unseemly and unnecessary. And a little delay. We're seeing a bit of a build-up of cloud here, young James, as you can see over there as well. 8 overs remaining, 72 wanted. 9 and over the equation. And Abe Titmus, as he does, was taking his time with his marking his run out. So Joe Ashmore on strike, and back on the leg side boundary. Long on, long off, very wide. Abe Titmus fizzing it through. Nick Anderson just coming up to speak to his bowler from a short fine leg. He's not quite happy with the field. See the skipper just trotting back to his position. And they exchanged ideas with the bowler. He's at short fine leg, the Didsbury skipper. And he's gone down the ground, Joe Ashmore, and Liam Booth has caught it. Yeah, he has. We were obscured from our view, but Joe Ashmore is out. Caught by Liam Booth down at long on. Couldn't see if he'd gone under the ball, if it had dropped short of him, but he went down low and caught it. Joe Ashmore indicating perhaps that he thought it had bounced in front of him, but the umpire's happy enough. So that's 5th wicket, another bowling point for Didsbury as far as that goes. So 79 for 5 now, and that's a handy wicket to have taken. It's a second one for Abe Titmus. Is this Ed? I think it is it? The left-hander coming out, Ed Galley, the captain. And Didsbury, as you can see, they're deep in discussion. Got a big cloud bank coming over now. Although we've got the sun out very briefly, it's not going to be with us for long. And I don't know what this cloud bank is. Look at the size of this one, James. What this is going to do. 72 more needed for a win for Timperley. Didsbury have managed to take 5 wickets. So the atmosphere's gone A little sour. Not something I care for. Lots of silly whooping and shouting from both sides during the game. It's really unnecessary. But so what players do. So see Alex Young just going through getting himself warmed up, bowling at deep backward square leg where he is on the boundary. As the Timperley skipper is finally ready to face the delivery. Ed Galley, Abbey Titmus round the wicket. That's flicked away, and it could be a 2 straight away here for Ed Galley. Yeah, you can hear Nathan Brown calling 2, and it is a couple to get the Timperley captain underway. 81 for 5, 70 now needed. So all the players will be looking at this cloud building up. Oh no, he's flicked that away. Might be another 2 here if he wants. He's going to take the throw on. Oh! Oh, and Sam Leach, if that throw had hit, Nathan Brown had come steaming down for a second. Throw came in from Alex Young. Ed Galley sent Nathan Brown back, and a better throw from Sam Leach. I think that would have been a run out. Oof. Well, we saw Abbey Titmus dropped when he was batting by the Timperley captain when he was 28, went on to make 67. Will that be another big moment in this game? Well, I have to say, we're going to do well to get it finished if this really grey looking bank of cloud bubbling up, coming over the ground. Has nicked it. Has he gone? Yes, he has gone. And Nathan Brown, a big wicket, has gone. A nick behind, caught by Sam Leach. Umpire Daz Walker giving Nathan Brown out. That's a big wicket for Dids. As the Timperley all-rounder departs. This is Chris McCarthy coming in. There's the looks of him. 82 for 6. And suddenly the game balance just shifting a bit. Timperley stick or twist, we're not sure. We'll see. And Chris McCarthy's coming back off because he's forgot. I think he's put the wrong gloves on or something. He has. He's got on with 2 right-handed gloves.
If Fred could stop tossing it to mid-on, he'd be a great player.
Right, so Chris McCarthy's got the right gloves on now, and Abbey Titmus for 3 for 14 to go along with his 67 earlier is right on top here. Hopefully that altercation earlier will be in the back of his mind now as he's bowled a tight over there. 2 wickets and just 3 runs from it. And will that be decisive? We've got 7 overs remaining. We've got cloud building up, gathering. Timperley need nearly 10 and over. It's been a very trying day for all the players, the umpires. So lots of calculations to do. Us scorers have had our work cut out sometimes, James, haven't we? But we've got to this stage where he's just got a delay while the sight screens are being moved. So just checking for the left-handed Ed Galley where he wants. The fielders. So Will Street going to come in for his 5th over, 2 for 17 so far for him. And, they're able to bowl 12. There's no issues with bowling. Been limited in their overs. Ooh. Almost past the edge.
Oh, sorry.
What actually just happened?
Oh, that's just going down the leg side, I think. But, 3 dot balls in this over. He's happy with that. It would seem Timperley are going to try and settle for the winning draw now. If they can get their 111's the target for them to take more points out of the game. And that's a big hit. That's 6. Bang, right onto the roof. I think that's gone way over the bat. So having quietly played out 5 dot balls, Ed Galley suddenly, foot down the pitch. It was in his half, and a big swing for a really convincing 6. That's gone some way back. I think we're going to play another ball actually. That seemed to skim off the clubhouse roof and go way over into the back somewhere. So 18 overs gone, 88 for 6. Nick Anderson back on with another ball. This big cloud bank now is looming large over the ground. Well, we're not happy with the ball, so we're just trying to find the right sort of ball that the umpires are all happy with. Got 6 overs remaining. Suitable one now, so we can continue, I think. The umpire's having another chat. Abby tipping this in, and Chris McCarthy taking it on the pad. Nicked! Oh, I thought he'd nicked that. Oh, there was a noise. Anyway, there was kind of a strangled shout from the keeper. But the umpire not in the slightest bit interested. I think must have been hearing things there, James. Sounded like something, didn't it? But really nothing off the bat, at least. Flicked in the air through a big gap at mid-wicket, man on the boundary. Just be a single. It's McCarthy, so left-handed Ed Galley on strike. Oh, much bigger hit on this leg side. He hit that big 6 we just saw to the shorter boundary. The right hand side of your picture, but the leg side are much further away. What's he going to try here? Well, he's gone for it. It's all along the ground. It's only going to be a single. Fielded nicely behind it. And good throw back in there from James Green. Two or 4 balls in this over. He wants Alex Young now at mid-wicket to try and stop that easy run for Chris McCarthy. Give him something else to think about. Long off and long on. Back very wide, long on. And 2 men back on the leg side boundary. Let's see what's in Chris McCarthy's mind. Down the pitch, and that's what's in his mind. A big 6 is in his mind, and he's got it. He's nailed it, I think, way over into the car park area. 96 for 6. Oh, that's a fine blow from the Timperley number 8. If he'll be just minded to try something exotic again. We all see. It's a quicker ball, he's dabbed it away, but not going to be a run there. So 8 off the over. And Timperley 96 for 6. They need 111 to claim a winning draw from the game. That shot to win the game, 55 off 5. So you can all do the maths on that one. At least I hope you can. Wow. Will Street in to the Timperley captain Ed Galley. Oof. Oof. I was interested in a single, but Chris McCarthy wasn't. Just slap that into his pad. Oh, and he did indeed try that same shot again at Galley, but missed it that time. It's getting a bit breezy and a bit dark, but we're going to get 20 overs in, so we'll have a game here. And a result of a positive result rather than abandonment in one sort or another, whichever way it goes. And that's up in the air now. Has he got away with that? I think he has. I think he's found a big gap there on the leg side, on the offside correction. It was a bit wild from Ed Galley, but he found a great big gap. So we got a single. 97 for 6. Happy with that. And just checking where everybody is. Long off and long on back. 3 men back on the leg side boundary. So the cover fielder has to come in from the offside boundary so that they've got 4 in the fielding circle. 3 back on the leg side boundary. Deep square leg, a very square mid wicket. Very deep mid wicket, long on, long off. And he's going to just take a single. It's Chris McCarthy as it's getting rather dark. But we can still play on. What time is it? 25 to 8. We're going to take a single. Oh, Liam Booth can't get the ball back in quick enough, so it's a single off the last ball. 3 off that over. 99 for 6. We have a game. 20 overs have been bowled in the second innings, so we will plenty of points to play for both sides. Timperley 52 off 4. You never know. I think they've still got the option of trying a few big shots with the enough batters left to see it out. 4 overs remaining. So, I'll be tipping this now to the Timperley skipper. Oh, 3 for 22, Abby, so far. And every dot ball is helping Didsbury here, but love another wicket. That's cut hard, but well fielded, Tim Hughes down there. On the point boundary, brings the 100 up for Timperley. Another wicket to gift it. Did another bowling point, so that'll be something. It's getting rather dark, James. Amazingly though, it's been lighter than this and rained. but it's darker than this. A slip. We're in the outfield, and that's going to be 2 runs actually. Let me just correct that. So 2 for Chris McCarthy, 102 the score. Nick Anderson just trying to get the field organised as best he can here. Chris McCarthy clearly going for the hits. We're going for the 4 men on the leg side boundary again. It's the shorter hit. Let's see what comes off as the sun just peeks out. He's gone right down the ground, and I think he's found a gap there because mid-off had come in, and he's got 4 runs. Chris McCarthy's gone down the ground, sensibly looking for the gap, found the gap, 106 for 6. We've just got some very bright sun poking out. What a bizarre day weather-wise. Well, it's about to disappear. Has he stumped him? Umpire Martin Roberts says no. Batsman in his ground, so not out. Sam Leach was very confident, but umpire Martin Roberts is at square at point. Is Martin, and firm shake of the head. So not out. It's a dot ball though. There you go. See that cloud bank has now covered the sun. Short, that's 6, that's a massive shot. And that's the winning draw secured for Timperley at least, in some style. They made 39 off 3, and hitting like this, there might be 10, well, we might as well go for it, mightn't we? That's gone a long way, it certainly has. For 6, with that emphatic blow from Chris McCarthy, his second 6, and these two have added 30 in 4 overs. Very valuable partnership for Timperley. As I say, it's taken them whatever else happens now, well, unless they get bowled out somehow, which I can't see happening. 4 wickets in 3 overs. And we're going to see Alex Young having a bowl. Batted very well earlier, 39. He scored, batting at number 9. And putting on a crucial 63 with Abbey for that 8th wicket. But, now a job to do with the ball. There's 3 overs remaining in the game, and it is looking like it is about to rain. It really is. It's got a horrible dark colour. So Alex Young has gone for 6 off the first ball. Ed Galley has connected beautifully with that. What a hit that is. Wow. That was a fine shot from the Timperley captain, who's gone on to 19. The second 6 for him. And he's going for broke now, quite clearly. Fair enough. He's gone against. Very difficult to see where the ball's gone. It's gone for whiz across through square leg for 4. So pace on the ball. 10 off 2 balls, and suddenly Timperley quite rightly chancing their arm here. Might as well. Can't really lose from here. And Alex Young needs a reply. What's he got? Oh, Didsbury ball. It's another 6. He's pitched it short. 6 more. Well, there we go, 128 for 6, and suddenly that winning target getting right within range. 39 off 3 it was at the start of the over, now 23 off 2.3. And Ed Galley hitting the ball beautifully. A stand of 46 these two put on in 4.5 overs. And right at the death of the day, a long day. Timperley look like they're going to nick it. That's gone way up in the air. It's 6 more. Way over the scorebox here. Well play from Ed Galley. 6-4, 6-6 in this over. The 50 partnership is up. With his 4th-6, Ed Galley has really put his side in pole position now. Alex Young despondent. 22 off the 4 balls he's bowled. The decision to put pace on the ball clearly not paying off. It's possible to say whether he'd gone for it anyway, Ed Galley, but he's clearly seeing it well, even though it's very dark. And a no ball now as well, and it's gone for 4. So a no ball and 4 runs, and the problems compounded for Didsbury. We had one hand on things here just a couple of overs ago, but Ed Galley and Chris McCarthy have taken it right away. 27 off this over, and still 2 balls to bowl. Another no ball and another 6. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. And it's down to 5 wanted. 34 off the over. And there's still 2 balls to bowl. And this has all gone horribly wrong for Didsbury. And for Alex Young. Batted so well, caught a catch earlier, and a game that Didsbury seemed to be having a hand on has now slipped right away, and Timperley on the verge of pulling off a famous win here at Wilmslow Road. Just need 5. And this has been a chasing and experience as he's hit it away for 4. No, for 6. The game's won. I didn't say how far it had gone. It's gone for 6. Incredible. 40 off the over. Can you believe that, James? And Ed Galley has gone to 50 with his 6th 6. 51 off 23 balls. And Timperley from nowhere have won the match with 2 overs and 1 ball remaining. They've won by 4 wickets to inflict a first defeat on Didsbury this season. 152 for 6 with 40 and still a ball to bowl in the over. Quite amazing. I haven't seen that before, James. So, what an innings from Ed Galley, the Timperley captain. 51 not out. Partnership of 70 off 32 balls of Chris McCarthy has just from nowhere recorded an incredible win for his side. Timperley, congratulations to them. 4 wicket winners here at Didsbury. Been a long day, but thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed the entertainment, and we'll join you again another time from Didsbury Cricket Club. We congratulate Timperley, all the players and the officials on a very long, tough day. Timperley win by 4 wickets. Good night.